Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to take you behind the scenes of one of the most unexpected and electrifying performances at the 2025 Mr. Olympia. The rise of Chinadu Andrew Obikia, aka Andrew Jack, and how he delivered one of the most talk of the weekend physiques. Let's rewind just a bit and set the stage. In 2024, Jack placed 5th amidst a tumultuous performance. A music malfunction during his routine marred what many believed was a packable physique. But that year was a build-up, and in 2025, he came in with redemption on his mind. Chapter 1, the training philosophy and prep. To understand how he stunned the judges, we need to examine what changed in his training from last year to this. Andrew Jack has long favored landmine rows as a central motion in his back work, but in the 2025 Olympia prep, he took it to another level by combining that with heavier compound pulling movements, strategic intensity techniques, and refined tempo control. In one of his featured back days, he trained alongside Martin Fitzwater about 12 weeks out, and they attacked the pull session with a blend of wide grip, high rows, unilateral rows, cable lat pull-downs, chest-supported row machines, and machine high rows. What sets their session apart is the inclusion of 1.5 reps, partial reps interspersed with full reps, to extend time under tension and drive hypertrophy deep. Jack also emphasizes control, especially on the eccentric, lowering portion of every rep. He avoids bouncing or jerking. He wants that slow, deliberate return that forces muscle fibers to resist under tension. Against the grain of heavier is always better, he blends the heavy with micro technique, drop sets, slow negatives, and pauses at the peak. Another critical component, managing volume so as to avoid overreaching. Andrew has spoken about his digestion, food allergies, and how he can't always tolerate the classic 6 meals a day bodybuilding approach. Because of that, he works with tighter meal windows, combining nutrition discipline with training stress moderation. The goal, deliver clean mass and density without sacrificing fullness or crisp conditioning. In his training cues, he always reminds himself, and shares with followers, to stay tight, squeeze hard, and don't let form break down when the weight climbs. Chapter 2, the surprise breakout at Olympia. Fast forward to the 2025 Mr. Olympia, held at Resorts World in Las Vegas. When the results dropped, the shock was real. Andrew Jack claimed 3rd place, securing the bronze. He leaped from his prior 5th place finishes and silenced any doubters. The podium read, Derek Lunsford 1st, Hadi Chupin 2nd, and Jack 3rd. The buzz around social and live commentary was that his transformation, both in conditioning and presentation, was night and day. Many fans noted how much sharper his separation was, how his muscle bellies looked fuller, especially in the glutes and hamstrings. His posing was more confident, more deliberate, and when he hit the muscular poses, the depth he showed was hard to ignore. One of the more remarkable observations, he didn't just bring more size, he brought more densely packed muscle with crisp edges. Under the lights, his striations held, his cuts held deep, and he didn't soften between prejudging and the finals. someone who came to win, not just to place. Also worth noting, the field was stacked. Many expected veterans or previous title holders to dominate. But Jackett's momentum, consistency in prep, and clear refinement in every detail made him a shocker in the best possible way. Let's break down the visual and structural aspects that elevated his package. He displayed excellent width, thickness, and sweeping expansion. The landmine and row emphasis in prep paid dividends. His backlines were clean, his lat insertions visible, and the density in his mid-back made him stand out in comparisons. While he's not always been praised as a leg-free player, in this show his hamstring definition and fullness around the glutes held unexpectedly well. Fans pointed out how his posterior chain looked tighter, more developed, and more consistent in full routines. Upper body fullness with aesthetic flow. He balanced his proportions well. His delts, chest, and arms had maturity, but didn't overpower or make the package top-heavy. The transitions between muscle groups were seamless and flowed nicely. In the modern Olympia era, where freak mass is often king, he brought a more classical aesthetic with enough size to compete. Conditioning and dryness, he came in dry. His conditioning was crisp, but not paper-thin. He made sure muscle volume didn't evaporate under the lights. He looked like he was carved, not shredded, meaning there was density behind the detail. Posing and presence. Perhaps the subtle X factor. Confidence. His posing appeared more rehearsed, more intentional, and he connected with the audience and judges more. Those small pauses, those held moments, those transitions made a difference. It's one thing to have a physique, it's another to truly sell it on stage. What can we all take from Andrew Jackett's leap in 2025? Consistency over gimmicks. He stayed true to his core lifts, refined them, didn't chase every new fad. Precision in execution, slow negatives, controlled, micro-volume tweaks. Those marginal gains added up. Smart nutrition and self-management. Recognizing his digestion limits and food sensitivities, he didn't force feed, he adapted. Mental readiness. He entered the stage believing he belonged there, not hoping to sneak into the top 10. He brought what he needed on the day, holding back what he didn't. Is this his peak or just another step? Time will tell, but Andrew Jacked is no longer an underdog or rising prospect. He's become a force to be reckoned with on the Olympia stage. In the end, Andrew Jacked's 2025 victory, not in gold, but in commanding a podium spot, tells us that in bodybuilding, progress shows up when preparation, belief, and execution align. He shocked a lot of people, but perhaps he surprised no one who watched closely. Thank you for listening. If you're in the game, take a page from his book. Train smart, stay true, and let your work speak louder than expectations.